Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Jaclyn Rae and I hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button. But today's video is going to be my extremely late May favorite. I never post my videos this late, but I didn't want to skip the month of May. I don't think I've missed a monthly favorites video since I started YouTube, so I don't want to start now. But I have quite a bit of favorites here, and one extra super duper special favorites, one of my birthday presents that I want to show you guys. It is like the best birthday present ever, and I'm so excited to introduce you to him. All right, everybody, I want to introduce to you Levi, the Vizsla. This is my 9-week-old new Vizsla puppy. We've had him for 1 week. We got him on we had him a little bit over a week. We got him on May 30th, the day before my birthday, and he is absolutely precious and adorable, and this is what has been keeping me from filming because he likes to cry a lot. He's in the process of being crate trained, and he's doing so much better the past 2 days, but prior to that, he would scream and scream and scream, so I could not film, and I worked during the day. But he is definitely a favorite of mine, even though I didn't have him the whole month of May. He'll be a lifelong favorite. He is a new addition to our family, obviously. We do have another Vizsla named Lila, and this is her new baby brother. At first, she wasn't the biggest fan of him. She just kind of acted like he had cooties and he likes to eat hair. But now they're like best friends, and their favorite thing to do is tug of war. I'm sure if you follow me on Snapchat, you've seen so much of him, but I'm sure you're not sick of seeing him because who could be sick of seeing his face? He's just so cute. Like, look at that face. I'm so obsessed with him, like so obsessed with him. I love him so much, and this is definitely a favorite of mine, probably my #1 favorite of May. And I just can't get enough of him. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, you definitely should be, just to see this gorgeous, handsome little face here. He is so big already. Like, me and my husband were just saying, we've only had him like a week and a half, and he's already grown so much. But definitely my favorite. I just love him so, so much. Like, so, so much. I know you want to get down and go play with your rope. Okay, off he goes. Okay, now that we got the cuteness overload out of the way, let's get into the beauty products. So my first 2 monthly favorites for the month of May will have to be these 2 palettes. These are the 2 palettes that have been my go-to, and this one is the Viseart Warm Neutrals palette, and then the Juvia's Place Nubian palette. I love these palettes. Now, they're both very similar, basically the same color scheme, but they've definitely been what I've been gravitating towards. This one is obviously the Viseart palette. This has kind of been my go-to work makeup look, like just grabbing it to get ready for work, and so has this one. Both of these are amazing shadows. They all have amazing pigmentation, very easily blendable. However, the price difference in these is quite a bit. This, I think, is $20, and this is like $90. So you don't need this one. I would recommend this one over this one because I don't really see a difference in performance or pigmentation. Okay, next favorite, I just recently mentioned in PR products that I would repurchase, and I did get this from Estee Lauder, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have been wearing this every single day. I stopped using this for a long time, and then I use it again, and I forget how much I loved it and how great it looks on my skin. It just makes your skin look airbrushed and flawless and perfect. I love this foundation. This will definitely be a go-to during the summer, but hopefully I will be getting some color and will need a darker shade of this because I'm so over being pale, and I'm so sick of self-tanning. And I know this sounds bad for you, but I hate self-tanning. Like, I loathe self-tanning. Another product I have not gotten enough of is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I did keep it in the box because it comes with a little spatula, and I know I'll lose it if I don't put it right back. But I'm sure you've seen this in plenty of YouTube videos, but this is what it looks like. Just beautiful, luxurious packaging. It does come with this little spatula, like I said, and you use that to just scrape a tiny, tiny bit out. That is what it looks like. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. I love the smell of this. I can't place what it smells like, but I love the smell of this. I just noticed when I do use it, my skin just looks so much nicer underneath the foundation. The foundation goes on so much nicer, so much more flawless and smooth. Just my skin looks overall just better, and my foundation lasts longer. I definitely recommend this. I think it is a standout product. Now, I mentioned this before a long time ago and I lost it, and I just found it last month in like one of my purses that I put away, and I'm so thankful I did because I love this stuff. And it is the Patchology Lip Service Gloss and Balm, and this is what it looks like. I talked about this before on my channel. I used to use the Dior Creme de Rose, and I think I like this better. I haven't repurchased that mainly because they don't sell it at my Sephora anymore. I don't know if they even sell it online, but I love this. It is minty and like vanilla-y, and it's a really it is thick on the lips, but I like that because my lips are usually so dry all year long. It doesn't matter what month we're in, but this definitely has been hydrating my lips. It plumps my lips, and I usually slather it on right before I do my makeup, and then I go in with my liquid. I wipe it off and then go in with my liquid lipstick. Trying to talk really fast. I don't know why I'm like, but I do recommend this, and Patchology did send me this. All right, I pulled out an oldie but a goodie, one of my absolute favorite bronzers of all time, and it is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. This did just come back into stock today, so hopefully when I have it linked down below, it'll still be available, and it was available on Sephora, but this is my favorite bronzer. The hype is real. There is a reason why everybody's talking about this. Definitely not overhyped. It's bomb. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It is literally the like Goldilocks and the Three Bears of bronzers. It is just right. Now, if you like a really warm terracotta bronzer, you're not gonna like this. I don't like that. It doesn't look good on my skin. This is perfect for my skin, whether I'm fair or tan. So I definitely recommend this. And I mean, I've used the heck out of this since last year, and it doesn't even have a dent in it. And it's hard to believe this doesn't have a dent in it, but it smells like coconuts. I love it. I highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on this, please do. You will not regret it. All right, highlighter. I've been loving for that bling in your face, see you from outer space highlight, which I've been into the month of May. I don't know, maybe because it was my birthday month and I want it to glow like a goddess, but it is the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Ofra did send this to me a while back, and I love it. And you can see there's a pretty big dent in it. I've used this as an eyeshadow, as just a brow bone highlight. I really love it, and that is what it looks like here. It is very, very intense. If you don't like intense highlighters, I would not recommend this, but if you do, Ofra just knocks it out of the park with like bling bling highlighters. All right, this is a new product I discovered in May, and I think I saw it, it was Samantha Robindahl talked about it, and I usually like everything she talks about when it comes to like liquid bronzers, so I had to go get this. And I did order it from Beautylish, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand, and this is what it looks like. Now, I do not like the packaging at all. The packaging is a miss for me. You do pull it up like this, and there's a sponge tip applicator, which I don't like. To me, that's just like hello bacteria. But the other part that sucks, to get the product, you have to twist it to open it, and then you have to squeeze up, and I swear no matter what little bit I squeeze, I always get a ton of product. I used it today, so there should be some left on the wand. Yeah, there's plenty left on the wand, but that is the color it looks like. Now, it looks really dark. It goes on really dark, but it blends out beautifully. Like, it blends out so good. Like, you don't even have to put any work into it, and it just gives this like beautiful warmth to the skin. If you are like intimidated by liquid bronzers or cream or liquid contours, go get this. It is foolproof. Like, I feel like you cannot mess this up. It is so easy to blend. It, like I said, it goes on dark, but it just really blends and like melts into the skin so beautifully. Like, oh, I love this. I'm so glad Samantha Robindahl talked about this, because I would have never known about this, but I definitely do recommend it. I just, again, I hate the applicator on here. Like, I hate it. But like I said, it blends out really nicely. I'll just blend it for you. But as you can see, like, look how it just married into the skin. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. All right, the next product Gerard Cosmetics did send me, but in my last video, second to last maybe, one of my last videos, I talked about purchasing this, but then they ended up sending it to me, so thankfully I didn't have to. But this is the Slay All Day setting spray. You guys know I love their setting sprays. I talk about them all the time on my channel, but they sent me the one in watermelon, and it smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and I love it. This is like, as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. I've only had it like a month, and I've used quite a bit of it. I use this every single day to set my makeup. I love the smell. It's like aromatherapy in a makeup setting spray. I love this. I do recommend it. It does prolong the longevity of my makeup, as well as really like kind of setting it in and taking any powdery look away. And it almost gives like a healthy luminous glow, but it's not luminous. It's not like the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I don't know. It's just great. Go try it. There's a coupon code down below. It's not my code. It's just a generic code. I use the code when I order from Gerard Cosmetics, but I will have that link down below. I think it's for 30% off. I don't make any money off of it, just so you know. All right, this lipstick is a rediscovery for me, and since I rediscovered it, I have not put it down, and it's almost gone, and that is the Jeffree Starr Celebrity Skin Liquid Lipstick. He has some of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas, probably out of everybody. I mean, Ofra, I'd have to say Ofra, Dose of Color, and I know I'm forgetting another one. Ofra, Dose of Color. I think this is the third one. They're my top 3 favorites, if that makes sense. But I love this. I've been wearing this every single day. It's just a perfect brownie nude, which you guys know I love my brown nudes. I'm wearing one today, but I'm wearing Bite Beauty's Honeycomb. But this is Celebrity Skin. It's just a really nice dark nude. It's my favorite kind of nude. If you looked at my nudes collection, if you looked at my nudes collection, they would all be this shade and tone. But I do love this. Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks last all day long. They do not budge. They last through eating and drinking, and they're just really comfortable to wear. All right, next product. Patchology did send me these, but I have already ordered a backup for myself because I need these in my life, and they are the Hydrate 5-minute flash masks. I saw this on Samantha March's channel, and I wanted to try them out, and then Patchology did send me this, and I love this. I like using it prior to putting on my makeup, and especially if I know I'm going to be using like a full coverage makeup like the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I really want to make sure my skin is hydrated and plumped. I will use this. It smells good. I love that they always smell like a spa, but I do recommend these. I've talked about Patchology multiple times on my channel, even the lip service here. They do send me stuff. I do purchase stuff on my own, and I really love this brand, and I do recommend. But yeah, definitely try it out. This and their Milk Peel Mask, all-time favorites. All right, next 2 favorites. I've used the heck out of it, and that is the Kim KW Beauty Concealer. As you can see, there's like nothing left. It looks like there's some in there, but I'm literally scraping the bottom. I use this every single day. I have it in this color, and I have it in a darker shade from when I'm tan. I hate that it doesn't come with a lot of product because I feel like you really do have to use a lot to get the coverage you want, but it's just a beautiful concealer. Like, it covers, it's not matte. The reason I like it mainly is because it's not drying. Like, I can put it on and it still leaves like a luminosity to my under eye and doesn't make it look like dry and cakey and kind of just like the life's been sucked out of it. Doesn't emphasize any fine lines or texture. I love this concealer. I will be repurchasing it. I don't care if it only comes with a little bit in it. This has become really my holy grail. Like, I could confidently throw out all my other concealers and just use this. And I do have the setting powders. Now those, I don't really like the setting powder. I feel like it's way too drying. It does, even with that concealer, as soon as I put it on, it like sucks the life out of my under eyes. I just have really dry under eyes, and usually there's only a few setting powders that work. Like, oh, that's another favorite. I forgot to bring this out, the Hourglass Veil setting spray. I can't even talk. It is so late. I haven't had dinner and I'm starving and I can't even think straight. The Hourglass Veil powder. I love this stuff. Now, I like this way better than the Kim Kardashian powder. This has been my go-to powder for setting underneath my eyes. I use a beauty blender. I use this every day. It is so filthy. But it looks like this. It has a little divot. I really appreciate the packaging. I really like it because if I use my beauty blender, I just stick it in there. And if I do set it with a brush, I just roll my brush in the cap. I love this. As you guys know, to set my face, if you watched me long enough, it is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. Still using that all over my face. Still my favorite setting powder for the face. It just darkens up the under eye if you use it under your eyes. So I've been using this under my eyes and love it. But to go back to that Kim Kardashian product, I have been using her brightening powder and I have it in shade 2 and 3. But I really like this. This definitely does brighten the under eye. Like if you want a Kim K bright under eye, this really does it. It's almost like a highlighter. Like it doesn't even, it just like gives you like I don't even know if you can see it. It just illuminates your under eye and just really reflects light back. It looks great in pictures. It looks great on camera. Like I really do recommend her little brightening powders. Like I said, I have this one in shade 2 and I have shade 3, which is more yellow toned for when I actually have a tan. But I do recommend these. I've been using this every single day. I usually do the concealer, then the mineral veil powder, and then I tap this over top of it with a kind of a dense brush. And it's just been my favorite this month, which is why it's in my favorites. All right, last but certainly not least is these mineral peptide powders and the brush that goes with it from Rodan Feilds. I am a Rodan Feilds consultant, but that does not waver my opinion in any way. Just feel like I have to disclose that because trolls. I have been loving these. Now I have 2 shades here. I have light and medium. I can wear light right now and then medium when I'm tan, but what I've been doing is putting light all over my face and then using the medium as a very natural bronzer to my skin. Just, it's very natural. Now these, think of these as bare minerals, but not as much coverage, and it doesn't make you look cakey. This really is it's just a no makeup powder. It gives you a nice even coverage. It just kind of evens out your skin tone. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it's very light on the skin. You don't feel like you're even wearing anything, and it does come with SPF in it and mineral peptides, which help your skin. It's actually good for you makeup, if that makes sense. But yeah, it has an SPF of 20 in it, which is amazing for the summer, especially like when we went camping. This was really all I wore. I just kind of brushed it on, just give me some evening coverage so I didn't look, you know, so bad. If I did have any spots that I wanted to conceal, I did conceal those first and then went in with this powder. I'll show you. It's just regular powder. It looks like powder, but if you are kind of a no makeup girl, you like really light coverage or just something really light for the summer, just to kind of even out the canvas of the face, I do recommend these, and I will have my website and link down below. All right guys, so that was it for my May monthly favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your monthly favorites were for May and what you were loving, and I love you guys, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.